All right. What's popping, y'all? Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get into the motherfucking thing.
You're listening to the Armon Wiggins Radio Show.
Get in here, everybody, get in here.
Hot tea. As long as there's some hot tea, we can get into some things.
Get in here, everybody, get in here. Okay, it's time for a legendary show. Get in here, everybody, get in here. You know how we do. All right, DJ, all right. Cut the beat. What is going on, y'all? We are back for another one, another voiceover. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you're watching from right now. It's 9:36 a.m., 4/21/2023, and it's a beautiful day in LA. We are looking at 90-degree weather. Right now, it is 73 degrees. We're going to hit 90 today. I'm looking outside. It's really, really pretty. The buildings are up. The sky is bright. It's blue. It's some good energy right now, and I'm talking to you. Now, I wanted to give you guys that because these next few topics, it is a very off-kilter kind of energy and mindset, if you know what I mean. Everybody that we're going to talk about in this episode is a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So I decided that we just make all the cuckoos in one collaborative cuckoo live or cuckoo show, okay? So first with the cuckoo cackle, we're going to get into Blueface and his mother. I like Blueface. I think Blueface is really, really handsome, a little dirty. However, I like Blueface. His mom is a very pretty lady too. And she looks well put together and she looks fairly young. However, his mom kind of turns me off a little bit because I feel like she's a clout chaser. And I feel like no mother should really be on the internet looking for fame the way that I feel like she does. You know what I'm saying? But in a recent interview, Blueface pretty much said that he does not have a mother.
Like, is she happy for y'all?
Oh, fuck that lady. I don't have a mom. She's weird. She's strange. I don't know what her motive is, her angle. I don't know what she's trying to accomplish with her outreaches and whatever she does. I really don't care for her. She's not in my best interest. So what can I do with that?
Damn. Yeah. Does it make you like sad that she's not involved or?
Nope, not at all. I feel much less stress, much less, microscopic. Somebody like clocking me. So no.
How about your relationship with your mom? Like, does she?
Here's what I think about that. I think that it's interesting. Now the mom did since respond, and she probably was like, she said basically, "Oh, you're just upset because I went live and recorded when I guess, the girls, they were fighting or Krishan was attacking her," something like that. But it was along the lines that the mom went on Instagram Live while there was an altercation happening and Blueface kind of felt betrayed. And also Blueface feels like his mom wants to be with him in a way, like she's always trying to control him and like control the women around, or she gets jealous when other women are around. And I think that's weird. And I think that he thinks that's weird. And I think that, he said something very disturbing. He said that he feels as though she wants to be his girlfriend. And, after watching them on the reality show on Zeus, I could see where the mom does kind of have an affinity for her son in a weird, creepy way. It's just like she's trying to be way too close and in his business, and she doesn't like anybody around him. And it's just like, girl, that's not your boyfriend. That's your son. And you should let him live his life. And eventually he will learn and he will grow. I hate to see families fall apart like this, especially when people are living. You know what I'm saying? Because your mom and dad are not here forever. And so precious moments like that are moments that you should keep. You shouldn't be beefing and saying that you don't love your mom, you don't care about your mom, things like that. But at the same time, she's done something to him to make him feel like he does not want to be attached to her. I think a lot of times the parents, they feel like because you're a parent, you can do whatever you want to do, and the child is just supposed to get over it. No, that child does grow up, and they remember what you've done to them or what you haven't done. And if you don't treat them like, with respect, and if you don't show remorse or empathy with the things that you've lacked in their upbringing, they will manifest in the now, and that child will start acting out against you as an adult, and it will all come from the childhood traumas that you didn't want to acknowledge, or you feel like that was in the past. We're moving forward, but yet you haven't shown the amount of empathy and remorsefulness to be forgiven, in my opinion. So I think that there's a lot of energy here. Perhaps maybe we'll do a reading on it on my tarot channel. But I do think there's a lot of energy and past frustration between Blueface and his mom, and her currently going online every chance she gets. I think she even did an interview with Tasha K. Like, that's just too much. Like, and if my mom were doing all that, being on social media, commenting, doing interviews with Tasha K, talking to the blogs, you know, spilling my tea online, you know, being on Twitter every time something happens with me, I'm literally online. No, something gives me the mom wants to be famous too. I don't like that. My mama is not online. Now, when I tell you, my mom, my dad, they be ready to go off when they see stuff. They be wanting to call in. But my parents, they already know. Do not get involved. Don't say nothing. Hell, my mom don't even want me taking pictures because she don't want to be online. And so, and I respect that and I appreciate that. Let alone my mama getting on live or going live while I'm having a breakdown. I'd be distraught. I'd be over that. Don't go live around me. That's like me and my mom and my sisters and my family, we get into it and she going live. I don't know. I think I'm with Blueface on this a little bit because his mom is just as toxic as the women he's around, these girlfriends. So it's a jacked up situation. Perhaps, you know, that's why Blueface is kind of the kind of trash ball he is. So, but we're praying for them. Best of luck. And let me know what you guys think in the comments in regards to Blueface and his mama. Speaking of another terrible mother situation, Black China and Tokyo Toni. Now, I would play you the video, but Tokyo Toni she way too much. But Tokyo Toni was recently seen online crying because she's saying that she doesn't know what happened and why Black China did that. Listen, I'll play a little audio. Let's see. I think is also having a breakdown. And I think the breakdown is stemming from the fact that you have gone too far. You have gone too far. Look at this picture here. Black China, Tokyo Toni. Black China has tried. She has tried. But I think the thing is Tokyo Toni, first of all, has something mental going on. That's thing number one. Then thing number two, I feel as though she's jealous of Black China. Okay. And the biggest thing number three, Tokyo Toni wants that money. And I feel as though Black China does not give her money. Black China is not buying her a house. Black China is not spoiling her with material things. But I think that's happened because Black China does not feel as though Tokyo Toni really was there for her and raised her. If you listen to Black China talk, she always gives respect to her grandmother. And I think that's the root of the problem, that Tokyo Toni wants more respect and validation as Black China's mother. Black China does not give Tokyo Toni that because she doesn't feel like Black China was there. I mean, Tokyo Toni was there for her. So what does Tokyo Toni do? She lashes out and gets mad and calls China all kind of and she does that on live on the internet. Black China has made Tokyo Toni famous, but the pockets are not hitting. Tokyo Toni wants to use Black China, and she's jealous of her daughter. And with a mother like Tokyo Toni, I would never speak to her either. I would almost be better off if Tokyo Toni, if that was my mother, if she was, to be honest with you. No mother should get online. Me being your only child should be getting online calling you shouldn't be calling you all of those names. Okay? Black China's mental is very fragile. Tokyo Toni's mental is very fragile. And I hate to see Hollywood, money, and fame tear families apart. That is so scary. But it's unfortunate because your parents are supposed to protect you. Your mom, your dad. And It's one of those like unbelievable things when you see your own parents turn against you for the fame, for the fame, for the money. You know, they say you can't trust anybody. And I guess that is true. Because, you know, when you say anybody, sometimes you feel like, well, you know, I can definitely trust my mama, but I don't trust anybody else. But these days, you can't even trust your mama. If you can't trust no mama, who can you trust? The Bible said, trust God. But if you can't trust your mama, how can you trust the Lord? Okay, let me stop. No, but serious. It's crazy. It's wild. It's reckless. But it's entertaining. All right, so we're wishing them the best of luck. Good luck with everything. Because that's a mess. And Black China, keep her blocked. Okay, next, we have Chance the Rapper on the docket, okay? She's a pretty girl. Look at Chance the Rapper. Chance the Rapper can get it no shade. Okay, so Chance the Rapper, it was his birthday apparently, and he was at Carnival, and baby, Chance the Rapper was getting it popping, and the girls were feeling away. But look at her face. She's kind of feeling like, ooh, child, just bad Chance the Rapper. And I know he married. Here we go. Wow. And that thing, ooh, it was the slap for me. You okay? It was the slap for me. It was the slap for me. It was the slap for me. Some people feel like, okay, Chance the Rapper was out of pocket doing this. I don't think there's nothing wrong with dancing. Some people are saying his wife probably was recording. We don't know. It was his birthday. When you're married, when you're in a relationship for a long period, a lot of time, you need some freedoms. I don't think that dancing with someone is wrong. I don't think that having fun like that is wrong. And who knows? That might turn them on. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that that's wrong. Now, the hand slapping and the booty smacking, that was some tea. Now, I don't know. If he would have just danced and walked off, but he was smacking it, meaning that I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? Hold it, horsey. But maybe the mama don't give, maybe the baby mama don't, or the wife don't give that. And she like, go ahead and get your life. It's Carnival. Maybe we'll find one and we'll bag them and we'll bring them home together. It's your birthday. We've been together for umpteen years. Okay? Go ahead and bring you a chocolate thing home and we're going to together. I don't know. She going to keep her man, baby. And sometimes just because you're in a relationship does not mean people become unattractive and you don't want to have fun. Listen, I think that's the way that people keep their marriages going. Have fun. Have a little. Now, I'm not saying be in Chicago banging the women in Chicago, but if you go out to, Trinidad and whatever, you and your girl and you and your wife get into some things, pay it. Who are we to judge? It's your birthday. Live your life. I'm not mad at Chance the Rapper. I just feel like people got upset because they didn't see his wife. If this was me and my man, I'd probably be like, go ahead and dance with him. Smack it. Get your life. I don't care. Just don't do nothing without me. Okay? Seriously. So I wasn't offended by this. I didn't think it was no tea. But let me know what you all think. Do you all feel like this was a mess? Do you feel like it was some tea? Do you feel like he was wrong for that? I really don't feel like it. And then he was dancing with other women the right next day. But this woman, you could tell she was like, uh-oh, that happened. I'm going viral. But yeah, so shout out to Chance the Rapper and a happy birthday to you. I didn't feel any kind of way about it. All right, let's get into our other tea. Chow. Designer done went and had a mental down. Yes, child. This rapper designer checks into a mental facility after admitting he exposed that thing on a plane. He writes, for the past few months, I have not been okay. I would like to argue since for the past few years. What was that song that he made? I don't even know the designer record no more. Billie Jean? No, that's not Billie. That was Pop Smoke. Oh, God. I don't even remember the designer record. Y'all know the one hit that he had and never happened again. That one. He ain't been the same since then. But then he says, for the past few months, I have not been okay. And I've been struggling to come to terms with what is going on. While overseas for a concert I performed at, I had to be admitted to I was not thinking clearly. They gave me meds, and I had to hop on a plane home. I am ashamed of my actions that happened on the plane. I landed back to the States and am admitting myself in a facility to help me. I will be canceling all of my shows and any obligations until further notice. Mental health is real, guys. Please pray for me. If you're not feeling like yourself, please get help. Well, mental health is very real. We're praying for designer. Good luck with everything. I don't know what kind of flashing he was doing, but lucky he did that and didn't go to jail. Now, or maybe he's playing crazy so he don't have to go to jail. Either way, he has been a little off kilter. Everybody suffers with stuff. So, we do want to say, wishing designer the best and good luck with everything and to a speedy recovery and take your medicine. Okay. Now, let's get into JT and Finesse 2 times. Is he ugly? Do y'all think Finesse 2 times is ugly? Well, I'll answer. I do. I don't think, you know what I mean. I don't think he's the cutest thing on the block. Nah, that nigga ugly. This is the one this is Eric. Okay, so if you don't know who Finesse 2 times is, this is Erica Banks' ex-boyfriend. This is the one who dumped Erica Banks because she rolls around on her phone when she first wake up instead of giving him and making him some bacon and eggs in the morning. Okay, she do too much social media and not enough cooking and cleaning, is what he said. And now he also has 3 girlfriends as well. Now, apparently, fans were upset, or JT got it. Here's how JT got involved. Little Uzi has this new weirdo character that he's portraying right now called Leslie Chow. Okay, so Leslie Chow is this like a new weirdo emo thing for his fans or whatever, which is fine. So he says, Chow, understand people don't like ways of Chow, but Chow don't give a F. Chow rich and never look back. Suck my monkey tail Leslie out. Okay, and somebody says, the girl JT, you really taking the city girls down because they like, girl, you a city girl and you with a goofy looking like Chow. And then JT said, ugly baby and dead father. Oh my God. And then I think the girl said, you really taking the city girls down. Oh, and she said, and that baby looks like Finesse 2 times. Please leave me alone. I'm not bothering nobody. No, it won't. I don't have to be nice to people who is not nice to me. She says, I'm the most unproblematic person ever. That's a lie. I don't give a F about nothing, but I'm not fin to throw a shot back, I will. But if I find time to throw a shot back, I will. Nothing personal, all love. People will constantly pick on you and call you upset when you respond. I'm not mad. Have no reason to be mad. But you mad because I'm not giving you clarification on you want. So you going to constantly bully me for what you want to hear. Nah, I'm going to talk about you bad without clearing nothing up. I'm innocent. So, child, first of all, Lil Uzi ugly too. Let's start there. Ugly than a mother. Let's start there. Okay. Now, Finesse 2 times has responded.
See? You talking about ugly. Who? Why? Who?
He talking about he ain't ugly. Nigga, you ugly. And that lip is a mess. Okay, so that's an ugly nigga. Okay? Fat the house. Now, I'll say this, though. JT did go a little bit far talking about the father and the ugly baby. But I'll be honest with you. Some of y'all kids is ugly. I've seen a lot of ugly kids and a lot of ugly babies. You know what I mean? So the truth is the truth. However, when you are in that kind of position, do you really want to be calling somebody baby ugly? The kids is innocent. It ain't their fault they came out ugly. And some kids grow into their beauty. But as a child, as an infant, a lot of these little kids is ugly. I agree. However, That was not the time or the place. But you don't get to pick on people and then tell them how to respond. So I think she did go a little bit too far by calling the baby ugly. But because I mean that was wrong. That was wrong. But the girl came for her, so she responded. But she did take it a little bit too far. And then finesse 2 times caught a stray. And I'd feel some type of way if I was finessed 2 times. Well, I got it. Now, how did I get in it? Now, JT, now if we go and start talking about how you don't feel pretty as a black girl and how you got all this work done, all this surgery done, and Lil Uzi's still cheating on you, oops. With girls in New York, oops. In the Bronx, oops. Things of that. And he telling them what you saying, that you don't feel pretty. You don't know if you're American. Is I'm American? Or what? You know what I'm saying? So I just don't think that you could be calling people ugly when you don't feel pretty yourself. So that's just my thought. And leave people kids alone, because if you had a baby and somebody was calling your baby ugly, you would have a fit. Okay? All right, now, let me know what you guys think in the comments about all this drama and all this tea. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, I love you all. Thanks for listening. And until next time, keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks for listening. Keep that same energy, and we'll see you soon.
Everybody get in here.